So I listened to a podcast today that encouraged me to do a year-end recap, a way to look back on what the year has held as I anticipate the opportunities, challenges, and excitement of the new year. And as I have spent some time reflecting on what was my first full-time year as a wedding photographer, as a creative entrepreneur, that is the number one win for me. To have successfully completed, and that official mark will be in 3 weeks, that life as a self-employed, responsible for getting out of bed every morning, no external boss, has been a huge challenge, which also means that it's the biggest success of my year. In light of that, to have a year full of happy clients, great relationships, people and peers that have encouraged me and brought me along in this and who've walked alongside me, I can't even begin to express what a joy that is. But similarly, that work-life balance has been a real journey for me, but also a real victory. That this year I have spent time with friends. I have worked on pursuing relationship with new people. I've been involved in my church. I have done the things that, in all the build up to life as an entrepreneur, when I was working a job while balancing creative life, that was always my goal. My goal was that I would be intentional in community when I wasn't working 2 full-time jobs. And so to be living in that has been a real win and an excitement to see that playing out. However, the losses of this year have been as dramatic as the highs have been. That with all of the success of being self-employed and with that joy and freedom comes an intense amount of responsibility and struggle that has meant that I have dealt with a lot of stress. Now, I've had varying levels of success in dealing with that stress, but I've had it, and it's been a journey to get through that season and the related anxieties and the sleepless nights where I haven't been able to let go of the challenges of just being responsible for everything in my business. But one of the ways that I've tried to combat that is getting outside and movement, and that's also one of the losses that I feel this year. I haven't been outside as much, and in this area of the world that I live in, that outdoor adventure is so easily accessed. That's a loss. It's a huge loss that I have not done that as much as I would want to. I have battled with the comparison game and watching what other photographers are doing, other creative entrepreneurs, other people in general, and comparing myself to them and questioning my relevance, my validity, my success, because I'm basing it on someone else's life and not on what I know is my life right now. And so as I'm working my way into 2019 and what all it is and will be, my hope and my goal is that I will not get caught up in the comparison game, that I will take time to celebrate my wins, that I will focus still on community and the joy that is, and that by the time this time next year rolls around, that I will be able to say I've completed my second full-time self-employed year as a creative entrepreneur, and that I will feel the victory and be fueled by it, and that the lessons that I've learned in the losses will be minimal compared to the joys that I feel in the journey.